See, we are bottling here.
And I'm sure that you have copies. If not, there are copies outside or upstairs.
Seem to indicate a renewed vigor in America.
Global Trust Fund with you, Mr. Wolfensohn. If you read the statements that the G7 ministers...
If you talk about HIV-AIDS, first of all, although I would also wish to talk about malaria and TB, in the area of HIV-AIDS, I think that there is a growing awareness that you need a systemic approach to the combating of AIDS, which starts with prevention and ends with treatment and the cost of retrovirals, but it is all those things. And that you need a comprehensive approach, and that if you do that, you have a chance of success. And we've had some good examples, for example, in Uganda or more close in the Bahamas, of ways in which you can successfully attack the issue of AIDS. So there are successes. This is not unknown territory. And if you get leadership at the national level, you have every chance of accomplishing that. And so I think that I would be able to convince them that a well-directed program on AIDS is now possible, particularly now that retroviral drugs are likely to come at less cost.
I wanted to pick up your work in middle-income countries, then presumably this money is going to be quite often used for...
First and foremost, in relation to the middle-income countries, it was very clear that with 80% of the world's poor living in middle-income countries, there was a total consensus on the 22 participants who spoke this morning that we should stay in the business and we should stay focused on poverty. And so I don't have any doubt of that. What we talked about were two possible new instruments, a delayed drawdown loan and also some programmatic adjustment loans. And the important thing about the programmatic loan was that, in fact, it's designed to facilitate and allow us to work more closely and more flexibly with governments.
They're predicated on relatively stable economic growth.